All right, so game 4, Thunder versus Spurs. Couple thoughts before the game. I think this game is a series, actually. I really do, at least for the Spurs. I know series isn't over until it's over. You can go down 3 or 1-3. It is possible to come back. It's been done before, so it wouldn't be the first time. And if it happens, it won't be the last time. But I think just with the youth, the inexperience of the Spurs, and the championship experience, just every player on that Thunder roster has been there, has done that. They've experienced it, and I think that's a legitimate advantage that they have over the Spurs. I love San Antonio. I picked San Antonio to win the series originally. I kept saying they're going to win it in 6. That may be a little changed now. I still pick San Antonio to win it. I think it might go 7. I think there's a good chance the series goes 7, especially if San Antonio wins tonight. I do think San Antonio will win tonight. Let me put that out there. 100% do believe in this. I think Wemby, I think Devin Vassell might get hot, Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, and just that arena, that arena in San Antonio, the fans, I think that energy, it'll be enough to fuel the Spurs to win this game. I think OKC probably takes game 5. I do. Back home, I think the Spurs might be able to make it a close game, might be able to snag it, but I always thought OKC was taking 5. I banked on San Antonio getting game either 1 or game 2, stealing one of the first 2, then winning both their home games and taking game 6. So I do think it will now go 7. However, I think the Spurs have a chance. I really do. I think if it goes 7, I think Spurs can take game 7. Now for this game, what do the Spurs got to do? They got to get Wemby going. They have to get Wemby going. Pick and rolls and just get Wemby the ball. Put it up there. Put it high for him. Wemby's big. Wemby's tall. Wemby can do some things that no other big man can do in this league. However, Wemby is not a pure post-up player. We've seen that time and time again this series. Yes, it's technically fouls. I would say they are fouls. I don't love the way they're playing him, Oklahoma. I think it's a little bit dirty. However, it is playoff basketball. The refs are going to choose which whistles to blow and which ones to just set to the side. And I get that. So Wemby isn't really built for the physicality of playing and play out against a person like Hardenstein. Hart's probably the only one on their roster who can really do something. I think Chet is scared of Wemby. I'm just going to put it out there. Blatantly and upfront. I genuinely do believe that Chet is scared of Wemby. But I think Hart can really wear him down. And I think if Wemby post up, play in, and play out, he's going to be tired. He's going to be out of juice, especially by the time the fourth quarter rolls around. And that will impact the team negatively. They need Wemby to be juiced up. They need him to be ready to go. Because they need him to be able to drop 15 to 20 in the fourth if he really has to bring this thing home. I think the Aaron Fox is huge this game. Last game, we saw the impact he had. He settled down the offense. He calmed him down. Great ball handler. The injury is going to make him a bit of a liability on defense. That high ankle sprain, we saw it last game again. He went down hard. He looked in pain. Came back in. He played at a level that showed his composure, his experience. He is a veteran leader on that team. And he is an all-star caliber point guard. He might not ever be an MVP. He might not ever be an all-NBA player. But he is a legitimate all-star caliber point guard. And you can see it time and time again, the level of quality that he has when he's handling the ball, when he's finding the right passes. He does it well, and he just looks like he's been there and he's done that. Stephon Castle has to keep his cool this game. He let it get to him last game. They were giving him the hard fouls. They were giving him the playoff fouls. And he let it get to him. He lost his cool a little bit. You could see it at the free throw line. He would go over there and he missed a couple free throw shots. He's a good free throw shooter throughout the playoffs. We've seen it. He's got to be able to knock those down. He can't let himself lose his cool. Devin Vassell has to get hot. This dude is a shooter. He comes from the J.R. Smith family. If it's contested, it's a better shot than it's not. He is a good shooter. He is a good player, a key piece to this team. But he's got to get himself going. And then Keldon Johnson. You got to be more efficient than that. You have to be better. You were the reigning sixth man of the year. Make them feel it. Make your presence off the bench felt. This Oklahoma City Thunder team is deep as can be. They go players and players and players deep. The Spurs don't have that type of bench. They don't have those types of numbers, but they do have a couple key quality pieces coming off the bench. They have Keldon Johnson and they have Dylan Harper. Two high-quality players who should be able to relieve the starters of some minutes, let them catch their breath, and give high-quality minutes that they can win. They should be able to win those minutes with Keldon Johnson and Dylan Harper on the floor. This is going to be a tough game. They have to find a way to get Wemby going. Feed him in the post. Get him in that pick and roll and just put it high for him. Let him get some dunks going. Let Wemby reset. When Wemby kicks the ball out, he does a couple movements, moves around some screens, tries to get a switch going, get the ball back to Wemby. Don't let those guards get tunnel vision. Don't let them go for those buckets. Straight on the drive, get it back to Wemby. Wemby is your superstar. Get the ball in his hands. And I think the Spurs got a shot at pulling out this game for a win and tying up the series at 2-2 a pop.